Laker win. He's speaking with Mike in the media.
Russ, just want to get your perspective on LeBron's 56 and kind of how you saw that building and what the key was for you in supporting that and supplementing as you could.
Yeah, man, when he has it going like that, there's really nobody on their team can do anything with him tonight. And tonight he forced his will and had his hands on the game at all levels. And it was really big, especially for games like this where we needed to win.
Russ, we saw you move off ball to receive some passes off the cut and score at the hoop. We saw you get into the lane, use pump fakes in order to finish at the hoop. Are those examples of some tweaks and adjustments that you've looked to make in order to up your productivity?
Yeah, just trying to find ways to be active and stay involved. That's about it.
Russ, there was a play in the fourth quarter when I think Malik had a three rattle in and out, and you kind of came back and you found him in the backcourt real quick and just had a quick moment with him. Then I think the next play, your baseline, and you were able to find him. He hits a really big shot. What did you say to him in that little bit in that moment, and I guess just as a teammate, to see that kind of immediate result?
Be ready for the next one because you're going to be open again, and it was that short-lived. And exactly the next possession, he left open. He was wide open. I'm
sorry to follow up. Has there been a lot of that kind of encouragement within this group over this last 10 games or so, where
it doesn't stop? It never stops. It's always huge on you keep encouraging others around you. That is the way you be able to help others, regardless of what you have going on. You find ways to uplift people around you, and that's something I strongly believe in. So it's definitely something that I've continued to do and always have done in the past.
Hey, Russ. I asked Frank this, and I want to ask you too. Obviously, there's been a lot of drama this season, but do you think one thing that's gotten lost in the narrative is what LeBron's doing at age 37? I mean, for him to be performing at this level, do you think that's talked about enough?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm, not privy to kind of what's talked about, what's not. But I do know, just being around daily, seeing him be locked in and playing at a level that a lot of people don't really expect him to play at his age, and to see it firsthand, it's it's something that I can learn from as I continue to get older in this league and find ways to be able to be effective, and not just that. He's one of the best of all time, and he's showing exactly why he's at, and year after year he keeps proving other people wrong.
Just as a quick follow to that, when you say that's something that you could learn from, like, what have you seen him do, like, to be able to perform like that at this age? Like, he always talks about his body and his mind. Like,
yeah, I think just him. He had some injuries this year, kind of put him in and out of rhythm from time to time, but he's done a good job of just sticking with his work, his craft, and using it to his advantage each and every night.
You said Thursday, season's not over yet. You're pretty defiant about it, and you guys have talked a lot about belief. Is it important just to have it reinforced for you guys to see it, to get a result, to kind of remind you that, yeah, this isn't just a hope, like this is something that can actually happen?
I never was a hope. I know that the season ain't over. I know we have a chance. So win, lose, or draw, my attitude and demeanor stays the same.
We got one final question with Corey on Zoom.
Hey, Russ. What does a win like this mean against a team like that did jump in the season?
Say it again.
What does a win like this against a team like that that jumped in the season you got going forward?
It's a good win for us, especially at home. We've been struggling, especially to get a win here. I know they've been struggling as well, so good win for us. Especially at the crib where we needed one badly. So hopefully we can build off this and move forward.
Russell Westbrook, 20 points, 4 and 4, a plus 13. Steph Curry, LeBron James. The Lakers snapped their 4-game losing streak, 124-116 behind A career night in a Laker uniform for LeBron James. 56 points, 19 of 31, shooting 6 of 11 from deep. Russell added 20. Carmelo with 14 of his own. Steph Curry, 30 ball, 4 of 9 from deep, 4 rebounds. Let's hear from Frank Vogel. He's speaking with Mike in the media.
Hey, Frank, how do you put LeBron's 56-point performance into context just with the way the season's gone, and especially the last couple of weeks, and what stood out to you the most about his play tonight?
Well, there's really no words for it. An incredible performance by the best to ever do it, and in my opinion, and I've said, it's just remarkable, his will. And I think, the biggest thing is like what he's done to transition his game to this stage of his career in terms of his shooting. It's just an example for every player to put the work in to his craft. And to go 6 for 11 from 3 and 12 for 13 from the three-point line and still have, the power, to attack the basket the way he has and the stamina. It's just remarkable, to be doing at this stage of his career. And, we're shifting as a team. So we saw early on, the first time we lost Anthony, that what he was capable of if we open up the lane and, give him the ability to beat teams over the top, but also have the paint open to attack the basket and to become a roller. The other phase of, the adjustment for him, this stage of his career is being a roller. And, he's made all his adjustments, and, man, he's just, he gets the game ball if we did game balls. Hell of a performance.
Did you notice anything in particular in that fourth quarter, especially when he's hitting 3 after 3, and just demeanor-wise, or was it kind of business as usual with LeBron?
Yeah, like I said, he puts in the work, to beat people over the top. They know they got to load up the paint on him, so they're going to take that away. He's made the transition at this point in his career to be a guy that can be a laser from deep, and he beat him over the top today. He beat him in every way tonight. But his will, that's the thing. Like his will and determination to say, hey, we're going to get off this losing streak, and we're going to change the momentum of our team.
Frank, I want you guys to be able to live in the moment, so not look too far ahead. I'm just wondering what this feels like. You snapped the 4-game losing streak. LeBron has told us in the last week or so, it'd be nice just to get one to begin with. So what's that feeling like? And then, did you have any sense this was coming out of him?
He's been averaging around 30 a game. So we know that he's going to give us that much. And when you play with an open paint, this team's struggling to defend right now. There was a real possibility that, with the rolls to the basket, the drives to the basket, what he's doing, shooting the basketball, that there's always a chance for this. And, it feels like early in the season, when the first time we lost Anthony, I think we lost 5 in a row. And, we were in an adjustment phase, and we're trying to figure it out and find some footing. And, hopefully this is the win, that changes that momentum.
Frank, in the first quarter, I think LeBron gets fouled right in front of you, and he bends over and he's like trying to shake, feeling into his arm. Is there a moment? It does feel like everything has sort of gone wrong. What's in your mindset in that split second? You have to call a timeout to get him off the court so he can get back to shoot the free throw.
Yeah, it just looked like he had some type of stinger that just needed a little bit of time to get the feeling back.